fact that they're feeding on wasps is quite incredible. And they're just pouring down the stream. When you get floodwaters like this, you get these backwaters, and quite often they're worth checking out because they can actually hold very good fish. And the fish get off the main current, the water's maybe a tiny bit clearer, but there's tons of food. And this is one such lagoon, and I think we've got a few fish feeding, so we're going to give it a go. Of course, searching for a fly when you're not expecting wasps is difficult. So the first thing I found was a crane fly I had from England with a bit like Bristol hopper. had a yellow body. So I thought, well, I'll give that a go because it's um, it's got the right colour. And I put it out there and literally taken straight away, and I'm into a fish. Um, Landing that fish was just the first of about a dozen in a row, and I was pretty pleased. Very windy conditions, and it just absolutely snaffled the fly. And after about 8 fish, it was destroyed, and I switched to a yellow stimulator and continued to catch fish. Whilst fish were rising all over these flooded backwaters, there seemed to be a concentration along this slick, and I spent a lot of time here casting to them, and probably 1 in 3 casts was attracting their attention. It really showed that if the food source is constant for a few days, the trout will actually switch on to it. And here we were watching wasps being taken quite confidently by the fish in these backwaters. After about 6 of these feisty rainbows, my crane fly was looking pretty rough. A quick change of fly to a stimulator, and fish were just absolutely leaping to it. And I think the wind helped in terms of they didn't want it blowing away or taking off again. And the rises were pretty spectacular and very exciting. And the wind would really picked up now. It was blowing probably about 40 kilometers an hour, and blowing downstream. So it didn't require much of a cast to cover the fish, and they weren't too spooky. But they were all in this area. They were all rainbows, and all within sort of about 1 to 2 pounds. And nice conditioned fish, nice and plump, and the river seemed full of them and voraciously feeding. So it was a day's sport to remember. And as the day went on, you can only catch so many fish, and I think I probably could have gone longer and caught more fish, but why spoil a good thing? And I ended the day, I think, probably with 12 to 14 fish, and it was it was exciting. The rises were fast and furious, and the fish went hard on the. I was using a 5 weight, a Hardy Shadow 5 weight, and I only used the 2 flies. They were both destroyed by the end of the day, and it was good, exciting fishing. Um, Certainly, I think wasp fishing is something that you experience maybe once in a lifetime. I haven't run across too many other people that have happened across a wasp hatch, or not a hatch, but where there's been a situation causing wasps to be on the water. And I have experienced literally a fall of praying mantis up on the Threadbow River, where there were hundreds in the water, and yet not a fish rose to them, which was quite incredible. We thought we were going to be in for the mother of all rises, and the treetops were thick with the stick insects, but nothing happened. If they'd been falling down the stream for 2 or 3 days, could have been a different situation. What pattern you'd use, I really don't know, because they were about 3 inches long. But this was certainly a day to remember on the wasps, and maybe, although maybe not, I should tie a couple of patterns just to keep them a fly box. But then again, with about 300 flies already in there, I think I've got just about everything covered except for that one that day. So you live and learn. But great day's sport, and I'll remember it for a long time.